continuation of the 2022 PhilBasket Summer Championship presented by Pure Gold. It's the second game of our quadruple header featuring AMA Online Education going up against the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. Let's meet the starting lineup first for your AMA Online Education. And guard 5'8" from Antipolo City, number 12, J.R. De La Rosa. Also at guard 5'6" from Cainta Rizal, number 16, Alvin Fuentes. At center, 6'4" from Lipa City, Batangas, number 10, Nicon Alina. And forward, 6'2" from Cainta Rizal, number 5, Mark Reyes. And at the other forward, 6 feet from Imus Cavite, number 41, Luke Parcero. Their head coach is Mark Herrera. And now the starting five for your AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. At guard, 6 feet from San Beda University, number 4, private first class, Mar Villahermosa. Also at guard, 5'8" from the University of Perpetual Health System, Dalton, number 11, Kipido. At center, 6'3" from Adamson University, number 5, Chad Alonso. At forward, 6'1" from Rizal Technological University, number 52, private first class, Hel Francisco. And at the other forward, 6'2" from Olivares College, Tagaytay, number 14, airman first class, Jake Tiwa. Their head coach is Ronnie Gande.
And here you have the starting five for both teams. For AMA, it is Luke Parcero, Mark Reyes, Nicon Alina, J.R. De La Rosa, and Alvin Fuentes. Para dito naman sa Makati Cavaliers, Jake Tiwa, Hel Francisco, Chad Alonso, Kit Pido, and Mar Villahermosa. So this is a very interesting game we are about to have right here between both of these teams. The AMA Online Education wanting to back away that will do all for their confidence. Ito naman
the opening basket of this match.
And AMA Online Education, one of our youngest teams dito sa PhilBasket, they have shown sparks of brilliance all throughout this tournament.
But their inexperience have been capitalized on the other veteran squad. But make no mistake about it, this the Watchers have made it tournament all very significant. Coach Mark will play zone for most of the game. Haven't really seen them play a lot of man-to-man in this tournament because of their small lineup.
And AFP FSD out on the run quick. They get a 4-0 start.
And that's something that you don't really see from the black shirts. They don't really get a lot of opportunities in transition. But that time, Jake Diwa able to capitalize.
AMA now has 10 seconds to shoot. Luke Parcero, one of the main mans offensively for AMA, trying to get in the basket. But they got a pushing foul on Jake Diwa.
Oh, this guy will definitely shoot at will for Coach Mark Herrera. But it will be interesting to see here how he will get his points. Will AFP be able to make him bleed, or will he get easy baskets?
Parcero now, he wants some isolation action early on, but that's no good for him against the zone of Makati. Makati now looking to run, but they're stopped quickly by AMA. But a terrific inside pass by Fido to Jake Diwa.
Quick 4 points here for Jake Diwa. Trying to find his sparkle on the offensive and not really a good game for him in that game against Tanduay.
Now De La Rosa, he wants to have this dance. And he'll kick it to Reyes. He'll pull up. That's good. Mark Reyes making his name known with an opening basket for AMA.
That's welcome sign for Coach Mark Herrera if your players are able to drain their shots from the perimeter.
And Makati, another easy jumper. Jake Diwa, one of their keys offensively with another bucket right there.
One of their top scorers, itong si Jake Diwa, averaging 13.6 points per game. Failed to score in double figures during their last match against Tanduay. Definitely looking to bounce back in this match against AFA.
Just a little miscue there para dito sa AMA. So AFP Makati Cavaliers off to a good start offensively with the rhythm. They're being very patient with their shots. And speaking of patience, Jake Diwa, another patient basket right there.
Basket once again para dito kay Jake Diwa. Making mincemeat of the defense inside.
Ooh, Luke Parcero though, showing us what he's been doing all season long. Another nice perimeter jumper.
Has really been the strength of Luke Parcero, able to knock down shots despite the defense up in his face, not really needing a lot of daylight to sink those jumpers.
And Alonzo is gonna go strong. That's no good. AMA wants to push the pace. They have the numbers. Ooh, terrific. No-look pass to Alina on the inside. Nice pass by Fuentes.
Not a lot of effort for the black shirts going down on transition defense to stop that attack, and Nico Alina able to finish with a deuce.
Now AMA finding their rhythm early on in this quarter. Both teams really off to a good start offensively. And AMA gets another stop.
Willie Hermosa trying to post up on that low block, but that blindside double, forcing him into traveling violation. That pass there by De La Rosa to Alina.
And that assist delivery is brought to you by Happily. Happily is available via delivery on Grab. And Makati now in transition, and that forces Coach Mark Herrera to call timeout. 12-6 is our score. The AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers off to a quick start, just like this fast break right here. And this instant replay is brought to you by Smart. Smart Simple, Smart Ako. 12-6 is our score. We will be right back. Now is Ron J. Buenafe. Another high-intensity player dito sa Philippine basketball scene. So he's enjoying some fill basket action right now.
Ron J. Buenafe, a member of the championship squad in the inaugural season of Phil Basket, AICC Manila player, key rotation player para dito kay Coach Jerson Cabildes. And he just showed us that he has simply not wasted any opportunity to showcase his wares in that tournament.
Well, he's on the bench now of AFP FSD Javi, so baka mamaya gulatin tayo, mag-check-in yan bigla. Start, they want to push the ball. Parcero gives it to Yambao. He'll pull up. That's cash money. Yambao with a big three.
Now, important for AFP to drain their outside shots, but also for AMA, because they are the smaller team, these open shots from the outside that they are thinking will be able to open up lanes for Luke Parcero to drive inside, make plays for his teammates.
3 seconds left. Makati has to put up something. That's no good. Terrific stop there by AMA.
That's Chad Alonso's second gimme that he missed.
Yambao, he'll pull up. On the other side this time, JC Yambao.
Second straight three-pointer para dito kay JC Yambao. Oh!
And AMA off to a good start on both ends. And JC Yambao, one of the key catalysts for AMA shooting so far. He already has 2 buckets from deep. So he will be key for this team moving forward.
JC Mbao only averaging 4.6 points dito sa ating torneo, but he had 15 points against the Kuala Lumpur Seal, 4 of those from the 3-point area as Alina misses a shot from the right corner.
And now AFP FSD Makati attacking the rim there. Pido unable to finish, but Casajeros gets the offensive rebound, and that will reward him for 2 lines at the basket.
Well, it's a beautiful crossover to a spin by Keith Pido. But it was a good thing that Lord Casajeros able to clean up his mess and get an opportunity to put points on the board and break this deadlock that we now have.
And Lord Casajeros at the line right now, the former UE Red Warrior during his days in the UAAP. He's also been a key ingredient para dito sa Makati.
Well, Lord Casajeros, important for him to keep his temper in check in this game. He has not been able to do a good job of that these past few matches para sa AFP. He is a key player, so he will have to keep himself in the game.
And Makati now shocking AMA with a full court press. Our prize money sponsor is brought to us by the Medisure Pharmacy all throughout this Phil Basket 2023 Summer Championship. But another guy whose cash is that man, JC Ambao, is third 3 of the ball game.
He has not been able to shoot in double figures all of his games, except for that one against the Kuala Lumpur Seal. So he is looking to pick up where he has left off. 9 points already in the game para dito kay Ambao.
And now, despite that 3, it is still a close game, but AMA has the lead here. And Hubert Cani will do point guard duties para dito sa Makati. Patiently swinging the ball around. This is something Makati's been known for. A very patient and concise team on offense.
That's a mismatch.
Cani wants a post up, and he makes him pay. And Hubert Cani with some fancy finishes.
Methodical breakdown of that defense on the post by Hubert Cani.
And now to give us our first update for this matchup, we have Sam Colosso. Hi, Sam.
Thanks, Nico. Sabi ni Coach Mark Herrera from the AMA Titans, tatlong key players niya wala pa din today. Irvin Mendoza is feeling under the weather with flu. Si Reed Baclick still hasn't recovered from his sprain. At si Alvin wala pa din nga ngayon dahil sa kanyang back injury. Sabi ni Coach Mark Herrera, he is hoping for his second stringers to step up today. Lalaban daw sila kaya he's still confident coming into this game. Sabi naman ni Coach Ronnie Kahanding ng AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers, puro injured at fatigue pa din ang tatlong key player niya. Hirap daw lumaban dahil depleted ang lineup. Aside from the fatigue, they're feeling yung ibang soldiers may trabaho pa. Minsan umaabot daw ng 24-hour shift bago yung practice. Nico, Javi.
Thank you so much, Sam, for that update. And as Sam mentioned, Javi, AMA now, this is a really good chance for their bench to really step up. You're missing key guys like Baclick in your roster. So a big opportunity for those who haven't been able to get a lot of minutes.
That's right, and JC Mbao is showing the way for his team in this game as Parcero able to knock down a jumper from the free throw area.
And that jumper by Parcero ties the ball game up at 17-all. So AMA really taking the fight to Makati to start this ball game. Casajeros free throw line jumper, that's no good. But he is fouled and will go to the line for 2.
Well, the double coming to Bren Model in the post area. See this crossover. Another crossover. Dribbles to his left. Shoots over Lord Casajeros. Draining that jumper comfortably with that height advantage. Luke Parcero, one of our MVP front runners.
And that move of the game by Luke Parcero is presented to you by Pure Gold. Close game so far to start off this first period. We're really liking the energy from both teams here. Taking each game very seriously. And AMA, despite not being at the top tier of the standings, their body language so far has shown that they really came to ball.
Oh yeah, I'm sure with the long losing skid that they had, despite being one of the youngest teams in this tournament, they want to walk away with a victory.
And Makati now looking to push the pace. Hubert Cani, that is a tough shot. It looked tough from over here. So Hubert Cani giving Makati a 4-point lead.
That upper body strength that Hubert Cani has been able to absorb the contact and finish.
Oh, but that is a hard foul on Pineda. etong si Pineda have, one of the he's been a force in the paint to be reckoned with. His size has really made a difference for AMA.
See that play right here, Chad Alonso going for that fake, fouling Pineda in the process. Pineda, you were right. Despite being undersized, has been able to mix it up inside the shaded area, but occasionally able to step outside to hit that jumper from the from the 3-point area.
So Pineda looking to go 1 for 2. AMA is really doing well to start off this ball game. Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by the Leone Agriculture Corporation. And AMA forcing Makati to turnover. They have a 3-on-2 fast break and will pull up from deep. And that is cash money for Arceo.
Arceo not really seeing a lot of action dito sa ating tournament, only averaging 8 minutes per ball game and 3 points a match for Coach Mark Herrera.
Now AMA getting some stops. They could take the lead in this ball game. Romero, he'll pull up from deep. That's no good. And Makati, they run it back in transition. Motol scoring for Makati right there.
Well, the informatics standout barreling through the defense right there, forcing the issue and getting a bucket inside the shaded area.
And now, you gotta love the body language of both of these teams, Javi. Despite them having different motivations heading into this ball game, they have really played and started this game at such a high intensity.
And if you're AMA, you're lucky to be down by this much at this point of the game. And it'll be interesting to see if they can keep up this pace as we go into our second period.
And Yambao will try to put one up in the buzzer. That is no good. And AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers will open up the first quarter with a 2-point lead, 23-21 for the Makati Cavaliers. A back and forth TikTok action between both teams, starting off at a very high intensity. You have guys like Yambao stepping up from the bench, scoring important baskets for AMA, but Hubert Cani silencing the momentum for AMA moving forward. It is 23-21. We will be right back. Action dito sa Muntinlupa Sports Complex Phil Basket Summer Championship. You see all our fans enjoying today's action in our Wednesday quadruple header. So thank you very much for supporting Phil Basket. And to those of you watching at home, we are live from YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Kumu on the live stream with a delayed telecast on Solar Sports. Nico Aaron Quintong still with you, and joining me is Javi Palanya and Sam Colosso giving us some updates from the sidelines. Now, the first quarter field goals, Javi, walk us through this.
8 out of 18 for AMA Online Education, 44%, but a blistering 60% on the side of the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers, getting most of their buckets from inside, hence the high percentage. Renz Alcoriza now on the run and finishing on the break for Coach Ronnie Kahanding and his team.
And Renz Alcoriza, credit that to another inside point for AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. But Luke Parcero will answer back with a smooth jumper.
Third jumper of the game for Parcero, 6 points now in our match. We're talking about Renz Alcoriza, a very capable gunner during his days with the Arellano University Chiefs, but hasn't really found his footing offensively in our tournament. Only 6.3 points per match. Played for the Nueva Ecija best friend in the Subic bubble.
And Yambao, a little miscue there. We will have a jump ball, possession arrow going to Makati. And they are now up by 2 and 25 points for Makati. But out of these 25, Javi, 16 of those have come inside the paint. So it really credits their kind of offense.
Yeah, and this is a high-scoring game if you're AFP. So this is welcome news for you if you're Coach Ronnie Kahanding. You're able to sink your baskets, get quality looks on the offensive end. Far cry from their performance during their game against the Tadwai Rum Masters.
And we would like to thank Cantigo Scoreboard, multi-sports scoring solutions. And speaking of scores, Tano adds to the score of AFP FSD Makati there with a 2-point basket in the paint.
Sano seeing action early here as Colina is sidelined, making his presence felt right away.
Yambao will pull up. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a fourth one in this first half. Cordero now gives it to Casajeros. Offensive rebound here by Motol. And that basket will not count for Makati.
Brent Motol, despite the guard, his preferred area of operation is that shaded area. He likes to get a lot of his points in that paint. That's the reason why he has been shooting at a high clip, especially in that match against Tanduay where he didn't miss from the field.
Makati now, a lot of off-ball movement. Casajeros gives it up to Alcoriza, but he's defended well. 2 seconds, they have to put something up here. Terrific defense by AMA, and ball will go to them as a reward.
Casajeros failing to recognize the mismatch that Harry Diwa had on the post. Getting a forced jumper right there.
Now we have a man-to-man defense from AFP. Fuentes, he wants to have this dance against Alcoriza. Unable to hit.
Well, AMA not really making the AFP defense work on that possession. Isolation called for by Fuentes. Not really favorable result.
And Jake Diwa now, he will go to the line for two. Trying to boost the lead para dito sa Makati. Jake Diwa now with 10 points in this ballgame. One of their significant contributors so far in this ballgame.
Already about to tie his average here sa ating tournament. 11 points. He's averaging 13.6 points per game. Talking about Jake Diwa, an undersized forward para kay Coach Ronnie Kahanding.
And of course, our prize money sponsor is brought to us by the Medisure Pharmacy. That will go to the champions of this PhilBasket 2022 Summer Championship. De La Rosa, he'll take a free throw line, Jay, and he'll make it too.
Jay are very confident in going up for that pull-up. Jay right down the middle, right down that free throw area.
Slow and steady game for Makati here, but AMA has been able to keep within striking distance. Motol, his third rebound, and he will make it count.
Prowling that shaded area once again. Bren Motol able to score on the inside.
And now with more updates for us in this second period, we have Sam Colosso. Hi Sam, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Nico. Sabi ni Bren Motol ng AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers na kahit depleted ang kanilang lineup today, they already coped up and are all set. Aside from basketball, si Bren ay isang government employee. Encoder siya sa engineering department sa City Hall ng Quezon City. Aside from that, na-invite na nga din siya ni Coach Ronnie para magsundalo. Bren came in inspired sa game today dahil nandito ang girlfriend niya for their anniversary. Nico, Javi?
Oh, well, nice. Now that you mentioned it, Sam, happy anniversary to Bren Motol and to his girlfriend right there. But, you know, ngayon from Sam's report, these players, I mean, basketball is one of their priorities. But we also see they have multiple facets to their life. Some of them have day jobs, some of them do this part-time. So it's really nice to see that it's not just about basketball. But before that, De La Rosa gives it over to Fuentes. And that is why he is going to the line for two.
Brave of Alvin Fuentes to go up for that reverse despite the tree surrounding him. And our referees converging right here about what call will be made. That was a dangerous call there para dito kay Fuentes. But looks like the call will be upheld and it will be 2 shots para dito kay Fuentes who hit a 3 earlier.
Our official game ball is brought to us by Wilson. It is the official game ball of the 2022 PhilBasket Summer Championship. Fuentes trying to go 2 for 2, but he goes 1 for 2 on that trip. And it is only a 2-point lead for Makati. AMA has been giving them a strong showing so far in this period. Oh, Jake Diwa. Speaking of strong, that was a strong move by him inside.
Jake Diwa still hasn't missed in our game. 6 out of 6 from the field.
4-point ball game para dito sa Makati. Parcero says, can I have this dance? And he makes the most of it. Foul and one for the MVP frontrunner, Luke Parcero.
Well, you just got to give it here to Luke Parcero. Another breakdown of the defense using that handle. His conditioning has been very impressive because he has been able to do that all tournament round, able to break down his defender and go for those baskets throughout the entire game.
And that move of the game by Luke Parcero is presented to you by Pure Gold. So Luke Parcero bringing AMA within 1 point only. They have given Makati a run for their money here. They get a stop. 2-on-1 fast break. They have the numbers. De La Rosa kicks it out. That's no good. We would like to thank Cantigo Scoreboard Multi-Sport Scoring Solutions for our scoreboard all throughout the Phil Basket 2022 Summer Championship.
Boy, Coach Mark Herrera not liking that past offensive possession para dito sa AMA Online Education. They had the numbers and could have easily went to the inside for a score on that shaded area. But instead, Katekista opting to go for a jumper.
AMA has a chance to redeem themselves with a possession here. De La Rosa gives it to Fuentes. Oh, Fuentes, an alley-oop pass, but that's no good.
Brave, I might say, going for that pass despite the taller front line AFP has. But Casajeros trying to muscle his way inside the paint. Another missed opportunity for the Cavaliers.
De La Rosa inside to Villamor, unable to finish. AMA has been getting good looks, Javi, just unable to make the shots.
Point blank miss there para sa white shirts.
Jake Diwa, he'll take it strong. Gets his miss, that's no good. And Pido will clean up the mess.
No one really marking Pido. Easily getting that offensive rebound and that floater to go.
Luke Parcero now, quick offense for him. Unable to finish at the glass. And Makati gets another stop over AMA. Spin move by Alcoriza. Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 Phil Basket Summer Championship. It is only a 3-point ball game here. De La Rosa looking to bring it to 1. No good.
Helter-skelter basketball so far being displayed by both teams. And Pido wanting to orchestrate and calm his teammates down.
Oh, beautiful pass inside to Pido. Jake Diwa recognizing a cutting Pido and credit that to the screen set by Lord Casajeros right here. The off-ball movement and the assist to Pido on the inside. And that assist is delivered and brought to you by Happily. Happily is available via delivery and takeout on our Phil Basket Tournament. She is enjoying the action dito sa ating Summer Championship. And we have a close, tight-knit game, ladies and gentlemen. It is only a 5-point ball game. The AMA Online Education Titans really taking it to AFP FSD Makati. Alcoriza now. Makati going back to their slow and patient offense here. But a fancy 1-2. Terrific pass by Diwa to Renz Alcoriza. He will go to the line for and 1.
And that is the second straight consecutive find there by Jake Diwa. Recognizing Renz Alcoriza, cutting to the middle, catching that lob and finishing inside.
That instant replay of the game is brought to you by Smart. Smart Scene Play, Smart Ako. And Renz Alcoriza giving Makati now an 8-point cushion over these fighting AMA Online Education.
Great synergy here on offense to start for Coach Ronica Handing.
Bautista now waiting for that pick. He gives back. De La Rosa unable to drive. And good defense by Makati here, really making it hard for AMA. And that will be a shot clock violation. Credit that to the terrific defensive pressure shown by Makati.
Our referee stopping a transition opportunity by FST. However, they will still keep possession. A good defense right there by the Cavaliers on that defensive possession. Really filtering itong shooters ng AMA.
And there will be a foul. So yeah, Makati had a fast break opportunity earlier, but hey, Javi, that's one way to stop a fast break, don't you think?
And Arceo failing to get the better of that matchup against Jake Dio as Pido able to shoot it from the outside.
Pido giving Makati now their largest lead of the ball game. That is at 11. The defensive pressure has really stepped up para dito sa Makati, creating problems for AMA. That's no good. And Makati pushing the pace. They will take another three. Unable to hit.
Cavaliers on a 10-0 run right now. Gopher Custodio just failing to make that 13.
AMA another three. That's no good for them, and Makati wants to slow things down. They have the biggest lead of the ball game so far. Happily is available via delivery and takeout on Grab. So check out Happily for your good eats.
Well, this time Reyes able to box out Jake Diwa, go after the ball, and pick up a foul in succession on Diwa.
Now, Coach Mark Herrera really rotating his bench dito, Javi. Sam talked about some of the guys they're missing earlier. It gives a lot of these bench players a chance to really show what they're capable of.
And when you're given an opportunity on this stage, it's very important that you make the most out of it.
And now Makati making the most out of this 11-point lead. And let Pido add to that, making it 13 points for Makati.
Still no drought in this 13-0 run that AFP has been having. De La Rosa still failing to stop that.
And really, AMA is taking a lot of perimeter jumpers now in this quarter. It hasn't been working for them so far. But they get a stop. They have to come up with something here to end the quarter on a high note. De La Rosa, he wants isolation again. But there will be a foul on call.
Acceptable foul there by Keith Pido. They're not yet in the penalty right now, but another one will put them over the limit.
Now De La Rosa, 3 seconds separating game clock and shot clock. He wants to melt the clock here. Let's see what he does. He'll pull up for jumper. That's cash money for De La Rosa. And that will give AMA a cut in the lead there, in the deficit they're facing right now. It is an 11-point lead for the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. 45-34 is our score to end the first half of action dito sa ating Field Basket Summer Championship. And we'll be right back for more action.
Welcome back mga ka-Phil Basket. The score is 45-34 in favor of AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. Right now with me is Ron J. Buenafe, former AICC Manila player. Ron J., sino sinusuportahan mo today?
Actually, I'm here with my boss, si Boss Gerald Javier. Siya yung sinusuporta. Yung team niya yung sinusuportahan ko today.
So, champions kayo last year. Kamusta yung experience playing for Phil Basket?
The experience was so nice. So, syempre, yun nga, first ever champion sa Field Basket. So, nakaka-proud kasi nakapaglaro ako sa ganito kagandang liga. And then, syempre, thankful ako at hanggang ngayon, maganda nung pinapakita ng liga.
Sinong gusto mong batiin, Ronje?
Well, syempre binabati ko yung family ko, yung wife ko, si Lucy, yung mga kids ko, si Cheska, si Tintin, tsaka si Bella, and lahat ng sumusuporta sa FSD at tsaka sa Phil Basket.
Thank you so much, Ronje. Back to you, Nico and Javi.
And there you have it, Ronje Buenafe enjoying our action dito sa Phil Basket. And 45-34 is our score. We are about to begin the second half of action for our second game this afternoon. But it's been guys like this. Luke Parcero keeping AMA within striking distance. And even the bench players stepping up for them. Yambao booking 3 triples already to start. But you have the former FEU Tamarao, Hubert Cani, and Jake Diwa just showing utter dominance in their game against AMA. So AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers with a double-digit lead to begin this ball game. Now, Javi, take us through these stats.
You see here the stats from this first half. 32% from the 2-point area. Itong AMA Online Education not really doing a good job inside the arc. But the reason why they are in striking distance at this point of our match is because they have had a high clip from the outside. 5 out of 12 from 3-point country. Samantalang 1 out of 6 lang itong AFP. But they have been dominating inside the arc. 17 out of 31 for 55%. The rebounding battle has also been a plus 15 for the Cavaliers. Inside points as well. 30 points para dito sa AFP FSD. Leading scorers sa ating laro, 9 points apiece. JC Yambao and Luke Parcero and Jake Diwa leading the pack for AFP FSD with Keith Pido and Lordy Casajeros as well as Renz Alcoriza amply supporting them.
And as you see, the leading scorers for both squads. All around scoring we are getting in today's action. So we are back for more basketball in the second half of our Phil Basket Summer Championship. AMA taking on AFP FSD. Nico Aaron Quintong joined by Javi Palanya and Sam Colosso with our report from the sidelines. Now, it has been a back and forth matchup between these two teams. AMA, a team not letting down without a fight, really taking it to these AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers.
Yeah, and usually at this point of the game, itong AMA already nine-point lead para dito sa AFP.
And you have to like the confidence that AMA is playing with so far. They trimmed that lead down to 9 to begin our third period. But man, Custodio bringing it back to double digits with that three-pointer.
Well, siguro Joffer Custodio was able to look up the halftime stats and see they weren't really doing well from beyond the arc, sinking a 3 from the right wing.
And the lead is back to 12 for Makati. Playing their bread and butter style of basketball. Smart, calculated offense. And speaking of offense, Custodio's been in a great rhythm so far.
This guy really gets streaky, and when he knocks down one, he's able to hit a lot more. And that is exactly what happened right there. Let's see if he can keep this microwave heating up.
Now a 15-point lead para dito sa Makati. They want to put out this young and gritty AMA squad quick.
Oh, Jake Diwa missing on that opportunity. He was perfect until the midpoint of our second quarter, but has struggled since to get his baskets, missing on a lot of point-blank opportunities. But Joffer Custodio attempting another 3 there, just missing.
A little bit of a heat check for Custodio, but Pido, oh, a little fancy finish, the fake on the right, and then an N1 basket for Pido.
Keith Pido, ball fake, up fake, baiting Nico Alina right there, and finishing with an N1 opportunity.
And that instant replay of the game is brought to you by Smart. Smart Simple, Smart Ako. Now a 17-point lead for Makati, the biggest one of the ball game so far.
They've been able to capitalize on those missed chances here by AMA Online Education. But let's see if Luke Parcero can do something about it.
Unable to hit there for Luke Parcero. Now AMA doing a terrific job keeping in par with Makati, but Makati has been able to capitalize on their offensive weapons. And one offensive weapon is that man, Jake Diwa.
Well, Jake Diwa not able to get his baskets inside, getting this one from the perimeter.
19 points now, the biggest lead for Makati in this ball game. Fuentes, he'll take a sidestep three. Okay, Fuentes, we see your skills.
7 points in the game for Fuentes. He has been trying his luck from beyond the arc, and that time able to knock it down.
Oh, terrific inside pass.
And nobody really there to challenge Chad Alonso. Once that defense parted its way, it was an easy basket to sink para dito sa former Adamson Falcon.
Now Luke Parcero wanting to case manage this 18-point lead by Makati, and he will go to the line for two.
OAFP not doing a good job of boxing out Luke Parcero. Parcero able to collect his miss as we see this. Another great pass by Jake Diwa off that post. He's been doing a wonderful job of locating his teammates who have been cutting to the basket.
And that assist delivery is brought to you by Happily. Happily is available via delivery and takeout on Grab. Now, Javi, itong AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers, no, they haven't been known as a team that likes to run. They like to play smart set offense, and they've shown that so far in the second half, playing very deliberate with the shots.
That's right, and that they have been methodically breaking down the zone defense that AMA has been giving them in this game. However, some fast break opportunities they have been able to sink. So, really well-rounded offense for the boys of Coach Ronnie Kahanting so far.
But not the best possession there. Turnover by Makati. And AMA is down by 17. They have to be able to crunch this lead if they want to get back in the ball game. Luckily for them, it is only the third period. De La Rosa, he wants to start that momentum with a strong move.
Oh, despite the height disadvantage there, De La Rosa not afraid to go up in the paint against Marvilla Hermosa, finishing inside. Ooh, complicated pass thrown there by Keith Pido. But the height advantage really helping him in catching that pass. Look at that. Getting prime position in that shaded area and spinning towards the basket to finish point blank.
And Jake Diwa, a key player offensively for Makati so far. Happily is available via delivery and takeout on Grab. De La Rosa wants an isolation, kicks it out to Arceo. He'll give it. Fuentes, a mid-range jumper, that's no good. And Makati looks to play on the run. But they will slow things down. Very patient ball movement para dito sa Makati. And the patient shot right there for Pido.
Great handoff right there by Joffer Custodio to free up the driving lane. In that handoff, a screen set by Custodio.
Villamor, he'll get an offensive rebound. Count that basket and one.
This guy can really get up. That is the second time that Villamor was able to snatch the offensive rebound away from the threes nitong AFP FSD Makati. Look at that, just skying over those two Cavaliers defenders and finishing with a putback.
I mean, Javi, this guy, Villamor, he's not the tallest guy on the court, but he's definitely got some hops.
Oh yeah, I don't even think he's a near 6 feet. I think he's a good 5'10", 5'11" player, but really able to go up. bunny hops para dito kay Villamor.
I wonder what his secret is, if he's got some spring in those shoes to be able to go up like that. And we would like to thank Contigo Scoreboard Multi-Sports Scoring Solutions. Now a 17-point advantage for Makati, but AMA is running the ball, and De La Rosa will take it strong to the hoop.
Excellent control of the basketball there by J.R. De La Rosa. Marvila Hermosa trying to bother him with slight pushes, but De La Rosa staying in control all throughout.
Post-up action here by Makati, and we will have a foul. They will go to the line yet again.
Iwa getting the better of that matchup in the post, his comfort zone. See that steal here by De La Rosa, and you see there Marvila Hermosa trying to bump him off control, but still able to finish.
And that move of the game is presented to you by Pure Gold. And a quick shout out and a happy birthday to Miss Jennifer Soriano. That is from our referee Ryan Soriano. So happy birthday to you, Jennifer. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Makati still has a 17-point advantage. But De La Rosa here is stopped by Hubert Cani. So Cani showing his sparks on defense.
Ocani, in the limited time that he has seen on the floor for Coach Ronnie Kahanding, has always been able to leave his imprint on this game. And that really speaks a lot to the resume that Hubert Cani has had in his career. Former NU Bullpup, former FEU Tamarao, former PX3 player for Barangay Ginebra.
Parcero, he wants a weak side isolation. Oh, he's gonna sneak inside, but that's no good. And Makati now wanting to be patient as they have a 17-point cushion. And adding to that is that N1 basket for Jake Diwa, now bringing their lead to 19.
They continue to milk that mismatch on the post. Jake Diwa making mincemeat of the defense itong si Arceo. Previously, it was Reyes. Arceo just checked in, but no difference, no problem para dito kay Jake Diwa.
Jake Diwa making it look so easy when he takes it to the post. And that gives Makati their largest lead of the ball game at 20 points. De La Rosa is fouled. And now, every time you feel that AMA has had a chance to come back in this ball game, Makati has just done a terrific job of icing that momentum immediately.
They have done it with their defense. They have knocked down their baskets when they need to the most. But Luke Parcero able to silence, or rather to have their run here para dito sa AMA Online Education.
And AMA wanting to chop this 18-point lead down. The good news for them, it's only the third quarter, so they have a lot of time to do so. But they have to get some stops here. Villamor gives it to Reyes. And Reyes looking to bring AMA some momentum.
That's a rare fast break opportunity in this third quarter para sa AMA. And Reyes continues to bump Jake Diwa, trying to stymie his offense. But no problem so far for Jake Diwa. Another trip to our charity line.
Now we will have some fresh legs checking into this ball game. Coach Mark Herrera really wanting to rotate his bench players right now, giving them an opportunity to contribute and show their potential in this ball game. Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 PhilBasket Summer Championship.
Coach Mark Herrera still trying to find the right combination that will work, especially in this third quarter where AFP has been able to open up a huge lead. This was previously at 20 points, and Luke Parcero has a chance to trim it down to just 15 or 14 on this possession.
Now Luke Parcero, Coach Mark Herrera, he's calling an isolation for him. Parcero with a jab step, and he makes it worth it. Luke Parcero with that amazing basket.
That's only the first points of the second half for the top scorer of the Phil Basket Summer Championship.
And an offensive foul, so momentum slowly shifting to the side of AMA here, Happy.
William Moore making a good account of himself in this match. He's had a couple of great offensive rebounds, and on that occasion was able to fetch a foul, an offensive one, against Lord Casajeros in the post.
De La Rosa now, he wants a double screen action up top. Trying to get something off that pick and roll. But Casajeros is doing a terrific job keeping his feet. Parcero, he'll pull up from three. That's no good. Hubert Canny with the rebound.
Nothing really materializing on that offensive possession.
We are back for more action in the Phil Basket Summer Championship. The AMA Online Education Titans taking on the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. And speaking of Makati, they now build up to their lead. They have 15 points already over AMA. Parcero with a jab step. He's double teamed. Kick out. Kamay with the up pick. Oh, he had a jumper right there. They give it back to Parcero. That's no good. Kani. They're trying to work with something. Pull up from three. That is air for Makati, and AMA looks to run. Parcero to De La Rosa. He'll take it strong. And De La Rosa, one of the tough players para dito sa AMA. He will go to the line for two.
Small but terrible. Ito si JR De La Rosa barreling through the defense. That strong upper body really holding well for him. Able to absorb the contact despite the taller defenders in his face.
And Ilagan is checking in for AMA. Also another key player para kay Coach Mark Herrera. He looks to get some more minutes dito sa larong ito. But man, have you looked at the shoes of De La Rosa? I mean, he stands out as a player, but so do his shoes. Those are like light neon pink shoes he's got on there.
Yeah, I believe those are Greek Freak 2s or 3s, I think. Not really much of a sneakerhead, but yeah, those are nice shoes.
Yeah, first time I've seen those today. They just caught my attention real quick. But back to the ball game here. De La Hermosa, he is fouled, and he will go to the line for two. So Makati now is currently 6th in the team standings. They're at 4-4, coming off 2 consecutive losses. So their response so far in this ball game has been commendable.
Oh, this definitely is a must-win for them if they want to boost their standings. Look at that shoes again by JR De La Rosa. I believe those are Greek Freak 2s.
Yeah, I think safe to say Greek Freak. Thank you to our production crew for highlighting those shoes, as I mentioned. Really standing out. Might as well get some of those kicks for ourselves.
Oh, he has been doing good justice. I mean, those are kicks by Giannis Antetokounmpo, and he has been doing justice to that, playing like a mini Giannis, able to really barrel his way, especially in that shaded area, despite the taller defense.
Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber, manufactured by the Leone Agriculture Corporation. And speaking of manufactured, Kani just manufactured a nice play to Aldevar there on that fast break. But Villa Hermosa answering quickly as we near the end of the third quarter. And a 16-point cushion is what Makati has over the AMA Online Education to end this third quarter of action. Every time AMA had some momentum, Makati has just answered back with some big, heavy shots. And we will be back for more action as we enter the fourth quarter. Dito lang yan sa Phil Basket 2022 Summer Championship. Nagbabalik ang PhilBasket 2022 Summer Championship. It is the fourth and final period in what has been a high-quality matchup so far. And Lord Casajeros with that reverse layup.
Oh, that third quarter has been the closest that AMA has had during the course of this game. Of course, the previous one in that first quarter where they were only down by 2 points. But AFP just having too much firepower for this young AMA online education squad.
And Joshua Villamor, medyo nailang pa sa jumper na yun, but he took it anyway and he made that shot. So, terrific shot there from Joshua Villamor.
Already 9 points in the game for Villamor.
16-point lead. Still a big lead here for Makati, but AMA does have time on their side. They will have to come up with something quick. And terrific stop there by AMA. They get the ball back.
Villahermosa not really keeping mind of the clock on that one. Missed that opportunity by just a tad bit.
De La Rosa unable to finish. Good move. Makati now is running. Villahermosa puts on the brakes. Give it up to Diwa. Everything but the finish there, and both teams very antsy to start this fourth period. And De La Rosa, high IQ pass to Villamor.
So Villamor has been really playing quality minutes in this game. This time finishing on the break for AMA Online.
14-point lead now. AMA has been able to cut down a 14-point deficit before. But this man, Villahermosa, just makes it very hard for them to do so.
So upon the catch, he caught his defender right in his hip, and it happened all the way to the basket, having a clear lane to sink that layup.
De La Rosa now gives it to Villamor. He'll kick it out to Yambao, and Yambao, he's been cash money all throughout this ball game.
That's his first points of our second half. Scored 3 3-pointers in that first 2 quarters. But let's see if this will light a fire underneath itong kupunan ni Coach Mark Herrera.
And AMA now playing with a lot more momentum because of those big baskets. And speaking of momentum, to give us more updates, we will turn you over to Sam Colosso. Hi, Sam.
Thank you, Nico. Sabi ni Coach Mark Herrera ng AMA Online Titans, bale wala kung makakashoot ang kanyang players kung susundan din daw ng kabilang koponan. Right now, Coach is still hoping for his second stringers to intensify their defense and to box out. In terms of physicality, paalala ni Coach ay kailangan pa nila i-boost ang kanilang gang rebound. Paalala ni Coach, wag panghinaan ng loob. Magbabalik ang
PhilBasket Summer Championship. It is the fourth quarter of action between AMA and Makati. Nico Aaron Quintong with you on the call. Joining me is Javi Palanya and courtside Sam Colosso. You are watching us live on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Kumu with a delayed telecast on Solar Sports. So now, AMA putting Makati on their toes, cutting down the lead. But they have been able to answer back. Chad Alonso bringing that lead back to 12, forcing Coach Mark Herrera to take another quick timeout. But before that, let's take a look at this.
Ren Moto driving down the lane and leaving it for his big man Chad Alonso for the easy finish. No resistance on that challenge right there. 12-point lead para dito sa AFP.
And we'll be right back for more action. Championship. Nico Aaron Quintong with you here in this ball game, joined by Javi Palanya and our courtside Sam Colosso. Makati has led by more than 12 in this ball game, but AMA keeping them on their toes, able to trim down this lead.
Off a timeout, a missed opportunity by AMA Online Education. 2-point blank misses. That's not really what you want if you're Coach Mark Herrera.
Wilson is the official game ball of the 2022 Summer Championship. And speaking of game balls, this man has been able to ball. Pito with another basket para sa Makati.
Patient move there by Keith Pido, letting his defender fly by and go up for the perimeter J.
Parcero takes on the brakes, unable to finish. Makati has been able to get some stops. Diwa, Villahermosa. And back and forth action from both squads right now. And every time AMA has been able to get some momentum, it has been big shots for Makati. That has really killed the momentum nitong AMA.
Well, the veteran presence of the Cavaliers really showing up in this game, not letting AMA get closer than 9 points dito sa second half.
And Makati have, they really want to ice this ball game and really secure another win. Because look, if they do win this, they'll go up to 5-4. They'll have 2 games remaining for the rest of this tournament. So advice to be to really do justice for them when they reach the quarterfinals.
Oh, that's very important for them if they want to catch up on that twice to beat incentive, especially with a lot of teams with better records ahead of them. But definitely a win right here, important for them as they look to end their dry spell in the victory column.
And Pido books another basket for his name after that 3-pointer right there. Ooh, Alina with a near putback dunk. And Makati, their lead is back to 17. They are slowing things down here in the 4th period. And Jake Diwa will just add insult to injury. Now a 19-point deficit in this ball game. Ooh. But Villamor reminding all of us that he does have hops. I think there's some hidden springs in those shoes there para kay Villamor.
And once again, he comes out of nowhere to grab that offensive rebound and put back. But Jake Diwa able to find his rhythm from inside the arc. Those perimeter jumpers really having a good percentage para sa leading scorer ng Cavaliers. You see that right here, Chad Alonzo to Jake Diwa facing up for that jumper inside the lane. 2 points once again para dito kay Jake Diwa.
And that replay was brought to you by Smart. Smart team plays. Smart ako. 89 to we return now to more action. And this guy, Jake Diwa, has been the icing on the cake para dito sa Makati Cavaliers. 29 points already in the ball game. One of their consistent offensive weapons.
Well, bounce back is an understatement to say about the game of Jake Diwa in today's match. Only had 3 points against the Tanduay Rum Masters, but really lighting it up. 29 points para dito kay Jake Diwa.
Alcoriza with the jab fake, unable to finish there. And AMA want to cut down this lead, but plays like that, an and one by Moto will make it hard for AMA to come back in this ball game.
Villamor dribbling into trouble right there, and Motol, the recipient of that steal, able to finish it up and in over the defense of Reyes.
That move of the game is presented to you by Pure Gold.
Great all-around performance here para dito kay Bren Motol. 7 points in this match to go with 9 rebounds and 3 steals.
Now Makati with their largest lead of the ball game at 22 points. And what better way to have that luxury heavy in the 4th period with 4 minutes remaining. And now this is Makati trying to just close out this ball game right here.
Well, you don't want to take the foot off the gas pedal if you're the Cavaliers. You want to keep batting on this lead and make sure you kill all the chances that AMA are trying to have to get back into this game.
And Luke Parcero, he will check out. Let's see if Coach Mark Herrera will let him rest for the remainder of this ball game. Phil Basket is brought to you by Celium Fiber that is manufactured by the Leone Agriculture Corporation. Fuentes will take it. No good. And now Makati, they know they have a 22-point lead. They are just slowly but surely closing out this ball game. And Pido Offensive rebound again for Makati. Terrific defense there by AMA.
That has been the story of the game. AFP has been able to dominate the boards in this match. 49 rebounds compared to just 30 for AMA, and the ball movement has been excellent para dito sa Cavaliers. A far cry from their performance against the Tanduay Rum Masters. 28 assists in this game, a big testament of how the team play has vastly improved for Coach Ronnie Cahanding and his squad.
So now AMA Online Education, they are trying to finish this game strong and looking to end it on a high note on both ends. But Makati, I guess it's safe to say, Javi, they will book this win here today.
Jake Tiwa punches into the 30s here. 31 points with that jumper. Another one from that area. He has been money from that range all throughout this game.
Katekista free throw line jumper is no go. Now, Makati adds up to their lead. Now a 24-point cushion. And it is a luxury if you are the Makati Cavaliers to have that with nearly 2 minutes remaining in this ball game.
Oh, they can now finally play the clock here. And that lets guys like Edward Tano and Darwin Cordero, El Francisco, to check into the game, get something going, maybe develop their confidence going into the next match. They still have Burlington EOG in the Pasig Santa Lucia Realtors as their last two assignments dito sa ating tournament. Those two games also must wins para dito sa Cavaliers.
Our last 2 minutes is brought to you by Smart. Smart Simple. Smart Ako. And now, this is like what we like to call, in fancy terms, garbage time. The last 2 minutes of action dito sa ating second game ng Phil Basket. And let's not take any credit away from AMA rather, Javi. They've shown a lot of heart. And just like ICC, they entered this tournament wanting to learn more and grow as a team.
And they definitely have done that. Very significant experience that they've had here, the Phil Basket Summer Championship, as Edu Kalani is able to finish in transition.
Happily is available via delivery and takeout on Grab. So AMA wanting to get to the 80-point mark at least to end this fourth quarter, but Makati has kept their foot on the gas pedal.
The Cavaliers are well above their scoring average dito sa ating tournament. They are dead last in points per game, 76.1. They are now about to breach the century mark dito sa ating laro. So really good game here for the Cavaliers to be able to snap their 3-game losing skid, go back to their winning ways as we go deep to the very end of this tournament.
And Tano with a terrific post move earlier. Now he'll try a 3, but that won't work for him this time. So the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers will take another dominant victory dito sa ating larong ito. They will go up to 5-4. We would like to thank Cantigo Scoreboard, Multi-Sports Scoring Solutions.
Now Coach Ronnie Cahanding will have to prepare his boys once again for tough matches coming up. Muntinlupa, despite not having a great last 2 games for themselves, are still a force to be reckoned with, still one of the strong teams in this tournament. So they want to make sure that they go into that match very prepared, able to win that game, because these are very important matches from this point out para dito sa Cavaliers.
And Ilagan with that and 1 basket right there. This kid is one of the youngest players para dito kay Coach Mark Herrera, getting some minutes in this ball game.
Ilagan, a surprise addition to the lineup for today's game. It was supposed to be young JV Kapunan in the roster para kay Coach Mark Herrera. However, a last-minute appointment for young JV kept him out of this match, and Ilagan seeing action for Coach Mark Herrera in this game.
AMA just putting the finishing touches. So then they reach the 81-point mark. And that will do it. A superb victory for the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. 98-81, a 17-point win for Makati. And they just definitely shined as bright as the city they represent, Javi.
After losing to San Juan in their opening match, they went on a 4-game losing streak, and we thought that it would be straight wins from there on out for the Cavaliers. However, they went on a slump 3-game losing streak, and right now they snapped that win against AMA Online Education. They're back to their winning ways. Big victory here for the AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers, and Jake Diwa really leading the way for his squad in this game.
And there you have it, 98 rather to 81 is our final score to end this ball game. The AFP FSV Makati Cavaliers boosting their standing at 5-4, while the AMA Online Education will go down to 1-8. But let's not take away credit from AMA, that young team, and AFP Makati Cavaliers just shining bright in this ball game. And right now, this game will be one of the key for Makati moving forward. They have been able to shine as bright as the lights of Makati, and that increases their standings, furthering their twice-to-beat advantage dito sa larong ito. But they have a tall task ahead in their coming games. So they will be able to look forward to those moving forward. And with us right now is our Pure Gold best player of the game. He is with Sam Colosso.
Thank you, Nico. I'm here with our Pure Gold best player of the game, Jake Diwa. Jake, with 31 points, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists, you finally put that losing streak into an end. Take me through your game.
Yun nga, nung nakuha na, binigyan kami ng matinding words of wisdom ng aming commander sa wellness gym. Yun nga na dapat hindi tayo bumigay sa ganyan. Natalo man tayo ng 3 sunod, pilitin natin bawiin yung last 3 remaining games natin. Kaya kailangan focus kayo sa game. Depensa lahat nag-uumpisa yan. Then offense, nandiyan na yan, lalabas na lang yan.
Jake, madami pa ding injured, madami pa ding fatigued. How did you cope up in today's game?
Ayun, kahit sunod-sunod nga yung game, tama po, may fatigue na rin sa katawan namin, pagod na rin. Pero pipilitin namin na makarecover para pagdating ng game, prepared pa rin kami.
Sinong gusto mong batiin, Jake?
Binabati nga pala ang aming Chief of Staff, si General Centeno, si aming J1, si Sir Perez, then ang aming OSPS Chief, si Colonel Ginulbay, ang aming overall NSIC, si Master Sergeant Cabanayan, then ang FSD Makati, ang Reborn 51, then Diwa and Dula family dyan sa Bataan, then kay Lolo Bong, Lubong Singge, saka sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa FSD Makati. Tuloy nyo lang, lalaban kami hanggang dulo.
Thank you so much and congratulations, Jake. Back to you, Nico and Javi.
Thank you so much, Sam Colosso. And that is Jake Diwa, our Pure Gold player of the game. To wrap things up, it is 98-81 AFP FSD Makati Cavaliers. Another dominant victory for them in this tournament. And on behalf of the entire Phil Basket production team and crew, my partner for today, Javi Palanya, and our courtside reporter, Sam Colosso, this has been Nico Aaron Quintong saying thank you and have a wonderful afternoon. But stay tuned because we have more Phil Basket action coming your way.